Too cold for me in the backyard, Jeremy. Are you properly bundled up?
You know what, Scott, this is a little deceiving. I have a few layers on. So I have 2 pairs of pants on. I have several layers underneath the turtleneck, so I'm just fine. And I have the gloves too. And right now the winds aren't blowing, which is nice because it's been blowing nonstop for the past 12 to 18 hours. I'm sure you've all felt it too. The winds were rattling my windows overnight last night. And that's because we had gusts up to 55 miles per hour in some spots. But you know, the big story is the winds. But the other story, maybe you wouldn't have even noticed because it's been so cold with those added winds. But today was the warmest day we've had all month. We had a high temperature today of 45 degrees in Avoca and nearly 50 for Selinsgrove and Allentown. Take a look back at the temperature history. This is 13 days back to the 16th of January. Not a single 40-degree day. The last 40-degree day we had was back on January 1st, the first day of this year. And it was at midnight that we had temperatures in the 40s, and then it dropped throughout the day. High today was 45. The high on the 1st of January was 42. So this was definitely the warmest day we've had so far this January, even though, boy, it really didn't feel like it with those added winds. Now temperatures feeling a lot more like January, down in the teens for Storuca and Mansfield. In the upper 20s for Scranton and Hazleton, now in the low 30s for the Susquehanna Valley. We're all going to get down into the teens as we head into the next few hours. I think by midnight we'll all be in the lower 20s, and by sunrise we're down by 18 degrees here in Scranton. And those of you in the northern tier, you're going to be in the single digits tonight. There's a look right now at Wilkes-Barre. Earlier today, this camera was shaking vigorously as a result of those winds. They're still coming out of the northwest at 22 miles per hour, but with those added winds, it's feeling like 14 degrees. There are the sustained winds up to 28 miles per hour in Mount Pocono, 22 miles per hour in Scranton, 18 mile per hour sustained wind in Selinsgrove, but earlier today they were really very gusty. Up to 55 miles per hour for Scranton, up to 56 miles per hour in Mount Pocono. And those winds brought in air right off of the Great Lakes and brought in some moisture too. So we saw snow squalls in addition to those enhanced by a low pressure system that was rolling through. And notice those snow showers still passing through parts of northeastern Pennsylvania, including Pleasant Mountain, Honesdale, just to the south of Honesdale now, kind of hugging 84 out through Milford. This is going to continue to be an issue for the next hour or two, and then we're wrapped up with those snow showers. They can still reduce visibility even though they're not considered snow squalls at this point. We have another low pressure system off to the Midwest, and that's going to be bringing in a mix of precipitation as we head into Friday. But let's get through the next 24 hours. Some additional snow showers possible for those of you in northeastern Pennsylvania. Then those clouds really dwindle. Clearer skies that will really allow us to cool off tonight down into the teens and single digits. Tomorrow, as we head through much of the day, sunshine, less winds, which will be nice, but a little bit cooler. Instead of in the 40s, it'll be in the 30s, closer to average. Those clouds thicken up as we head throughout the afternoon and evening. And that is just setting us up for what's to come on Friday. Those winds, they'll die down as we head through the overnight. Still a little blustery there in the mountainous regions of the Poconos, but past 9 o'clock or so, those winds, not that bad, gusting to 15 to 20 miles per hour and sustained from 5 to 10. Nothing like what we had today. But tomorrow morning, with those winds still anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour around sunrise, boy, those temperatures are going to feel like below zero in the northern tier, feeling like the single digits down through the valley cities, and feeling like just 11 for Selinsgrove and Danville, and throughout the day we feel like a little bit warmer too. All right, there's that low pressure system in the Midwest. It's going to roll its way towards us as we head into Friday morning. Some freezing rain possible as this system starts. That could be an issue for you on your morning commute on Friday. Then it changes over to rain. We're going to have a changeover to snow then as temperatures drop on the back end of this system on Friday afternoon and evening. So here are things closer up here in Pennsylvania. A risk of some freezing rain as we go throughout the morning hours, then a little bit of a reprieve, and then the rain picks up once again throughout the afternoon, heavier bouts towards the north, and then that colder air comes in and brings in some snowfall. As far as future rainfall amounts, we're expecting about a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain, and snowfall on the back end will probably be between a coating and a ½ inch, especially the closer you are to the northern tier. There's a look at your 7-day forecast. A little bit of a roller coaster there, Scott, 30s and 40s, but at least as highs, I don't see any 20s, so that's at least a welcome sign as we head into February.
I'll take that. Yes, thanks very much.
Me too.
Thank you, Jeremy.